Hi, my name is Judith Breyer, and I'm the facilitator of Free the Children here at White Brook Middle School. And we wanted to share with you about a campaign that we just completed called Kids Helping Kids Emergency Food Drive for the East Hampton Community Center here in East Hampton, Massachusetts.
I'm Ruby.
I'm Alice.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Megan.
I'd like to start with Ruby. And Ruby, can you please share how you heard about this? Because you actually are the person who brought it to, really brought it to Free the Children.
I read a newspaper article about how the city budget couldn't support the community center. And so then I talked to Ms. Bullies, and then we arranged to meet with Ms. Breyer about how Free the Children could get involved.
And so what happened next?
So as soon as Free the Children heard this news, we knew that this was something we had to help with. We only had a few weeks to prepare because school was ending soon and we couldn't continue after that. So we decided to host an emergency food and money drive for the East Hampton Community Center. We made it a competition, 5th and 8th grades versus 6th and 7th grades. And in the past, our community has been really helpful with stuff like that. White Brook Middle School is a place that really cares about things like this. So we were hoping that we would be able to make a big impact because this was really important. And the office did a lot too.
Does somebody want to talk about what it looks like when Free the Children takes on a campaign and what we did?
Sure. So we decided to make a bunch of posters to hang around the school to let our community, or our school community, aware that we are doing an emergency food drive. So we hung up posters and we put it on boxes, and we made our public service announcements on the intercom to the school. And we pretty much said that the community center is in need of help. So we started our food drive.
What's a public service announcement? What does that mean?
A public service announcement is when we basically write down what's going on and then we announce it over the intercom so the whole school and teachers and staff can understand what we're doing.
So is that daily or once a week? How do you guys do it?
Well, we usually do it daily, but it depends on what's going on.
Okay, so what happened next? You put up the posters, you're starting to make public service announcements.
A lot of people got aware of the cause that we are supporting, and everybody donated, and then it ended up that we got enough money and food that we could donate everything.
I just want to backtrack a minute because at the same time, Ruby was working, you were doing some things at home. Do you want to explain what you were doing at home?
I wrote an email appeal letter, and so that way we got donations from people not only in the community, but not in the White Brook community, but also outside of our East Hampton community.
Ruby, can you talk about the monetary contributions that you received from your letter writing campaign?
The monetary donations were above $120 at least, so that was pretty successful.
And I understand you also brought in quite a few bags of food too.
Yeah, the people closer in our community donated a lot of food as well.
How much did we make total at White Brook for this campaign in terms of monetary?
We made about $577 to go to the community center.
That's awesome. And how about the boxes? How many, can you guess how many boxes total we had?
A very large amount.
There was a lot.
Like this. We haven't gotten it measured yet. We're going to figure out how many pounds we got, but we don't have that information quite yet.
All right, well, thank you very much, Ruby and Free the Children. Keep up the good work.